Hey Crusaders, I'm Julius, and today I'm going to be answering some of your questions that you've given me and suggestions, stuff like that. I'm just going to be answering them, give my opinion on them, whatever that is worth to you. It's probably very low, but that's just my opinion. You guys asked me. And I actually only have two questions, because we've been around for like a month, and you haven't submitted that many suggestions, but you should do that in the future. Just like if you want to hear me talk about something, or me and AJ talk about something, just leave a comment, inbox me, something like that, and we will get to it as soon as possible in a video like this, more preferably outside in that room right there, and talk it out between us. But Trevor or AJ is not available right now, so I'm just doing it by myself. And the first one comes from Marvel Guy, or that dude with the webcam, I believe is his other name. I think he recently switched it. His first question is, or his only question, is a list of them, is basically listing off some minor Marvel characters and their appearances in various Marvel movies, like Batroc the Leaper in Captain America, Karina, the Collector's Daughter from Thor the Dark World, Dr. Wu, also known as Radioactive Man in the comics in Iron Man 3, and Brock Rumlow, Future Crossbones in Captain America the Winter Soldier. He lists some others, but I don't know much about them. But what I make of these characters is they are mostly secondary, small characters, except for maybe Crossbones, or he was a pretty big villain or character in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, but I don't think lots of these cameos mean much. I think they're mostly just supposed to be kind of winks to comic fans like you and me who get them. It's just that fan service. Maybe I'm wrong. I do believe Crossbones is going to be used in a future Marvel movie, whether that's Captain America 3 or an Avengers movie, because we did see him. They made a point to show that he's still alive. He's just maimed. Maybe he makes an appearance on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That could be a great avenue for exploring some of these characters that comic fans love. Or maybe he makes an appearance on the Netflix series like Daredevil. But that's just my opinion. I don't think they're supposed to mean much. I wouldn't really expect them to have that big of a role in future movies. The second question is from Count Chocula, who suggested, after we did our video where me and AJ really talked about the role Dwayne the Rock Johnson would play in the DC cinematic universe, because he's been saying he's going to be playing a character in it soon, and that we're speculating maybe he's going to be playing Cyborg, John Stewart, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, and maybe even like Lobo. But none of those really all fit the bill. Dwayne the Rock Johnson, I always have to say The Rock, said that the character has to be very powerful, like Superman level of powerful, and then he has to be not been seen in the movie so far, so that knocks Green Lantern, even though it's Hal Jordan instead of John Stewart in the Green Lantern movie, but he said that knocks him out of the list, and that he has to be like a deep, complex character. And what I make of that is that, that's Martian Manhunter isn't well known, neither is Lobo. Cyborg a bit more, but he's not super powerful. In Green Lantern, he's knocked out. And I never thought of it, but Aquaman, like how Chocula suggested, could be a great character for him to play. We don't all think of that because he's, black, and Aquaman is usually white with like blonde, luscious locks of hair. But if you think about it, he does fit everything that that Dwayne The Rock Johnson was talking about. He's super powerful. He has never been seen in a movie so far, and he is like if you read the New 52 comics, he is actually a really cool character. He's not a joke. But I think that would be a really neat character that, it'd be interesting to see DC's take on him in movie form, because, because of their more realistic and grounded tone that they've been going through with the recent Batman and Superman movies, that, how would you be able to do that with Aquaman, right? Like, this is all speculation on my part. I don't know. But I think it would be a really cool idea of putting him as Aquaman, because they have been known to do some, weird, casting choices recently with, like, Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor. No one saw that. Perry White being, God, what's his name? Perry White, the black guy, Samuel L. Jackson, he recently did an interview with. Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne playing Perry White, who's usually white. But, they've been known to do these kind of odd casting, casting out of the normal roles. But, I think it'd be a really neat idea with Rock playing Aquaman. But if you guys have any other suggestions about a character he might play, leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to look at it and respond. But make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. It's going to be another link below. We're going to be posting stuff, news headlines, when our videos are going to be popping up, stuff like that. And we also have a blog setting up. We're designing a full website. We're going to be buying a domain, stuff like that very soon. We're going to be designing it. It's going to be great. But, until then, follow us on Twitter. Look at our blog. And we're going to be posting stuff very soon. We're just finding a date that we can all be available to film. But if you guys have any other suggestions, make sure you inbox me, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay ace.